I'm Katie. I'm the social media manager.
I'm Samantha. I'm the director of the cattery.
We work at the cattery.
We both work here.
We do. Let's get right into it. We have a hot take today. We have a hot topic to talk about. I think it's hot.
Very hot.
Very, very hot. What is it?
Goes blank.
I need my coffee. I need my support coffee. Can I have it?
Thank you.
Sponsor us. Sponsor us, Starbucks and Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. So I would say most of our bad reviews online are because we couldn't take someone's cat.
Yeah.
And those are usually phrased like, we refuse to take the cat, or just making it out like it was a choice. Like we saw that person or saw that cat and we're like, no, we're not taking your cat.
Not you.
It's just not true.
It's just not true. That sounds like a TikTok.
It's just not true.
It's just not true. I can't do it. Yeah, it's not true. I'll just say nobody works here because they don't love cats. All of us love cats.
It's kind of a prerequisite.
You literally have to love cats to work here. That's number one.
And I would say pretty much all of us 24/7 are thinking about cats in some way.
Yep, that's true.
Like, how did we spend Valentine's Day?
Well, Valentine's Day, we had a cat birthday party.
Yeah, we were at a cat birthday party.
Yep.
And we planned for that party.
Yeah, we
did.
For
a long time.
A long time. There was decorations. There was a whole thing. There was tons of presents. It was a whole thing.
So I think there's just a misconception that for any shelter, oh, they love cats, they'll be able to take this cat, I'm going to save it. Which, great, obviously, save the cat if you can. But every shelter has a limit. And the limit is based on space and money, employees, volunteers, time. And we pretty much all know how many cats we can take. And if we go over that,
it takes away from the cats we've already taken in. Whenever we take in those cats, we promise them the time, the space, the food, the shelter, all of that stuff, the money. So whenever another cat comes in that we aren't planning for, it takes away from those cats we've already said yes to. Like those cats, we're working with those cats already.
Also, it poses a health threat to the cats we already have. Bringing in cats that we're not planning for, like a few months ago, we had a litter of kittens dumped on a mom and kittens, and they had panleukopenia. And luckily, we had just been through it, so we caught it really quickly, and we were able to isolate those cats, and no one else got sick. But in that litter, 3 out of 4, or 4 out of 5, I don't remember, only one survived. And that could have wreaked havoc on the rest of our shelter, like it did the first time when we weren't expecting it.
Exactly.
In that instance, we had 11 cats die, and it was 2 weeks of intense cleaning and throwing everything away,
and daily stress.
And
so much freaking stress.
Every cat that looked at us the wrong way, we thought it was going to die.
Yeah. Are you sick? Quarantine him immediately. Like a zombie apocalypse over here. It was horrible.
It was not fun.
No, not at all.
So it really bothers us when someone comes in and, I rescued this cat, you need to take it immediately. And in response, if we're not able to, people say terrible things to us. Like they say, we have no compassion. I thought you were supposed to like cats. Yeah. Obviously, we like cats.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. But for those reasons, it's irresponsible to take in more cats than we have space and have resources for. So I guess the argument, we had one yesterday, which is why we're talking about this.
Yeah.
And that person, of course, was like, I'm not asking you to take 100 cats. I'm asking you to take 1. Like, well, there's 100 other cats in our email of people asking us to take, and other people that have shown up and whatever. So it's never just 1 cat.
Literally hundreds.
Hundreds every week of people asking us to take for multiple reasons.
Yes.
And we do the best we can. We started a spay-neuter clinic. Our spay-neuter clinic spays or neuters 100, close to 100 a week. And like comparatively speaking, we have between 15 and 25 adoptions a week.
We only have a small staff. There's a certain number of people that can show up every day to take care of the cats.
And like typically each employee has 20 cats to take care of every day. And when you add more and more and more, that means the quality of care that those cats are getting is diminishing.
Exactly. That's not fair to them.
It's not fair to them.
I don't want that.
And we don't want that.
No.
It's not that, people get in that situation for this reason.
Exactly.
They want to help. And there's other people on the other side, take.
Yep.
And
gotta meet in the middle.
we gotta meet in the middle. Calling us names, that's never gonna help. It's very demoralizing. We're trying to do something good. We help as many as we can. We've put basically our whole lives into this.
Yep.
Almost every single person here.
Yeah.
And then I found this cat, and like as soon as we say anything that's not, oh, let me take the cat right now, we get all this backlash, and we're not caring and we're not compassionate. And I thought that's what you were here for.
Yeah.
And
we don't just turn them away with nothing. We have a whole resource book. We have tons of things we have printed out. We have resources ready to go. So when they do come in with a cat, we're like, hey, I'm so sorry, we can't take this right now, but here are different ways you can help this cat right now.
To rehome.
Yeah, how to rehome them yourselves. You pick the cat up. It's your responsibility now. So we are trying to help you. We do care about the cats. That's why we have all that stuff. Because we do. We love every cat. Every cat.
Every cat.
Every single cat.
And like the person yesterday said, you put yourself on social media as being so caring and so compassionate, but you're not going to take this cat. Well, we are caring and compassionate. That's why we put that forward.
Yeah.
But that doesn't equal we can take every cat for all the reasons we already said.
We would love to take every cat.
We would love to take every cat.
It's just being very cute. The horse was
There are people here surveying the land, and there's horses on the lot next to us.
They're
and
so curious.
The surveyors are petting the horse.
The horses are coming over. They're like, hey, what's up? So cute.
Anyway, maybe we'll go out and feed the carrots.
I was gonna say.
The horses carrots one day and show y'all.
That would be fun.
Anyways, so when you pick up a cat, and this one was very sad. He found the cat on the freeway. And normally that is something we would have taken, but taken in time. We just didn't have a space available in that moment.
Exactly.
When you choose to pick up a cat, even if it's in a dangerous situation, anywho, if you pick up an animal, you have to understand that you're now responsible for that animal.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean you're always responsible for it. For example, if we do have space, we can take it, or any shelter near you or whatever. But if they can't take it, it's your responsibility to find it a home or whatever's going to happen to that animal because you picked it up.
Exactly.
And we get a lot of times, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I can't solve these problems for every single animal in the world.
No.
Unfortunately, I wish I could. We've been doing everything we can. We opened a spay-neuter clinic. We have a shelter. We do as much as we can, but if you choose to pick up an animal, it's now your responsibility. She picked up a dog at Sonic.
I did. His name was Pretzel.
Yeah.
I was going to get a pretzel. So. I got a different kind of pretzel.
We helped as much as we could, but we're not a dog shelter.
He went home with me.
Yeah, so eventually
I picked him up. That was my choice. Could I have left him there? Yes. Would I have felt really guilty and horrible? Yes. But I actually had a space for him, so that's why I took him. But it was a choice.
As heartbreaking as it is, don't pick up the cat.
Yeah, if you don't have a backup plan.
Like, if I was out of town and I saw a cat on the freeway, I would call the authorities and tell them.
Exactly.
Because I can't take care of a cat in that situation.
Exactly.
So, for example, we spayed and neutered over 4,000 cats last year. What if we had to take all those in? Like, we couldn't. Like, we don't have that space.
No, we don't. There's nowhere to put them. Have you ever heard someone comes in with a cat and we say we don't have space, and then they're like,
Yeah, because we don't have space. Because we don't have a cat in every square inch of space that we have, we should be able to take that cat.
Yeah. What about that kennel over there?
Yeah, this one's empty. Well, this one's empty right now, but there's a cat in quarantine that's going to come into it.
Yeah, like you don't know our operations.
Yeah.
Don't assume.
Don't assume. And we honestly, we don't owe an explanation like that.
No.
Like, we're telling you what we can handle.
Exactly. Trust the shelter. Like they have a whole operation going on. They have plans for every space, trust me. There's never in purposeful empty space, really. Like we want to take cats in. We have plans for those spaces. We're not lying to you. We want to help you. We want to help you if we can, but most of the time we're really full. There's so many cats.
There's so many cats.
Freaking many everywhere. And kitten season's just hitting, so
yeah, it's about to get really bad.
Yeah, it is. It's about to get really bad. So this is your reminder now. If you have community cats in your area, get them spayed. Now!
Before there's babies.
Now.
Before you take them to a shelter and they can't take them and then you get upset and yell at them, even though they're doing the best that they can do.
Exactly. Do it now. Is it louder? Do it now.
Do it now.
Now!
Another thing we hear all the time when we say we don't have space and resources is, I'm going to give a donation. Unless you give a donation of another building and more staff and more everything, then that's not really going to help.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not as simple as a $20 donation or a $100 donation. That's very appreciated and very much needed, but that doesn't solve the entire problem. So the moral of the story is, if you pick up an animal, be prepared to rehome it yourself.
Yes.
If you go to a shelter and they can't take the cat, it's not because they don't love the cat. It's not because they're not empathetic or compassionate. It's literally because they do not have space or resources or enough employees to take care of it. It never means that we just don't want to help you or we don't want to help the cat. We do. We want to help every cat.
Every cat.
But there's just so many. And never say, it's just this one cat, because trust me, it's not.
No.
It is not just one cat. It's hundreds
not.
of cats and hundreds of people asking.
Yes.
We just do the best we can.
The best that we can every day for the cats. Because that's literally the most important thing for us. Helping the kitties.
Helping the kitties.
That was a good summary. So yeah. Wrap it up. I don't know what I want to say.
If you want more behind the scenes and how shelters work and whatever, subscribe.
If you want more behind the scenes and learn more about how shelters work, especially the cattery, make sure you subscribe and come back every Monday for our new PODKATZ episode, because we got stuff to talk about.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. And also, if you have questions, feel free to ask them.
Please ask questions.
Ask us. We want to answer them. We're happy to answer them. We'll even put your name on the screen. You'll be famous. Bye!